Hi everyone, good afternoon. Sarah here with a couple good acts for today. I have to tell you that it's hard to find these good acts. I've been looking through about 6 to 8 news sites a day to come up with something to talk about. And they're buried a lot of the time, or you have to go to a particular area and then try to find it, and even then it's kind of hard. So and in the meantime you get to read about all the stuff in the world that makes you a little sad and angry and blah 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 blah, which again, it's not that it's not important, but anyways, but that's not what I'm here for. It isn't. And the animal to the right of me is Grace. She's a cat that apparently doesn't want to leave my side right now, so she gets to join in the video. All right, so here we go. 2 stories, one pretty quick, one a little bit longer. So the first one comes out of Oklahoma, and apparently the folks down in Oklahoma have had a pretty dangerous winter storm that closed most of the roads, if not all of them. They're impassable. And a group of soldiers returning from their holiday break, they were returning and going to Fort Still, excuse me, and they couldn't get back to the Army base because of the roads. So they were basically in the airport for 2 days, for Thursday and Friday. And the nice thing was the community came out and brought them food for those 2 days that they were in the airport. So families and public officials donated food. They got some chicken wings on Thursday and I guess donuts Friday morning before they made the trek back to their Army base. So I thought that was nice. And then the other one is a little bit more closer to my heart just because I'm a swimmer. So an 11-year-old boy saved a man from drowning, and the man lived. So this 11-year-old boy, this took place in St. Paul, Minnesota, and he and his family live in an apartment complex, and they have an indoor pool. And the kid noticed, his name is Advek, and I'm going to try to pronounce the last name here. It's Nyandekotor's mother and this boy Advek basically saw this man who was drowning in the deep end, and the mother encouraged her son to jump into the water and save him. And as an 11-year-old boy, you would expect, was a little hesitant about that request from his mother, because she was actually asking for help, and there were 9 other men around this person, and she was asking the men to get in the water and help, and none of those men could swim, so they couldn't help this person who was drowning. So since they didn't know how to swim, the father tried to jump in on a tube to help, but the man was too deep and kept pushing the father up. So finally, the 11-year-old boy, Advek, jumped in, and he remembered drills from swimming class. And in the drills, he had to basically swim down, hold his breath, swim down, and pick up rings on the bottom of the swimming pool floor. And I totally remember doing that back in the day. And so this kid drove down 80 pounds, right? And he's saving a 34-year-old man, grabs him by the wrist, pulls him up. Dad helps bring him to the side of the pool. They pull him out of the pool. And then this boy's uncle, who doesn't have has never taken an official class in CPR, but has seen apparently enough movies and television to see kind of how it's generally done, starts chest compressions on this man that they saved. And within 3 minutes, the man starts opening his eyes, and then finally the EMTs arrive and they provide oxygen, and the man goes to the hospital and he lives. So the next day, or when this man gets out of the hospital, they go to the boy's house because, it's a big deal, and he wants to thank the boy, Advek, for for saving him, and the kid's pretty reserved about it. He doesn't really want all the accolades. He just, he's basically said thank you, goes into another room. He got a $50 gift certificate to Macy's, and what he says is what really matters is that this person's alive, because without him, his family would be sad and would miss him, which I just thought was, that's pretty awesome. So he's up for a life-saving award through the police department. And, when they interviewed his mom and his dad, they're just really fortunate that they provided swim lessons to him. Both of his parents don't really know how to swim, so, and now the dad is going to try to take swimming lessons because of what his son did. So, I just love it. I'm a swimmer. I think it's one of the really important things to be able to do. So if you don't know how to swim, take lessons. I don't care how old you are. And then, really, that's what I got for today. I don't really have anything else. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I did find this one thing real quick that I'm just going to read. It's how to cultivate your inner everyday hero, because I think there's a hero in most of us, if not all of us, at least most people. So the first one is cultivate self-awareness through self-care. One of my harder things to do, I think, maybe for some of you. Collaborate for a culture of compassion. Respect each other's inherent value and worth. Be an advocate for justice. Cultivate your resources and take action. And connect to others through empathy. So just some things to maybe think about to be your inner hero, because I think we all, like I said, have that in us. So that's it. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.